What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Jobu Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. Hope everybody's having a great Saturday. Man, I have to be 100% honest. We've been working and busting ass at the Red Brick House, and I got home and I said, I'm going to take me a little nap. Have you ever been tired and didn't realize you were so tired? I passed the F out. I mean, seriously. I passed out, was knocked out, was gone for about 4 hours. And I feel so much better. In fact, I've been working in the workshop on some more stuff for the Red Brick House. But I came across this clip of Fiocco. Fiocco talking about Brian Schottenheimer. It's interesting, and we're gonna try to infer what's going on as far as the Cowboys offense goes. Let's check it out.
How are you feeling personally about Schottenheimer now, the new offensive coordinator? A lot of change happening there with that. How are you feeling personally with your role and what's going to be happening with the entirety of this offense going into this upcoming year?
I'm excited for everything. Point blank, I'm obviously excited for my role and what it looks like, and obviously it's changing every single day. You sort of get the nuances of for me, I see myself as the big body receiver, and someone's got to do the Noah Brown block and roll. You know what I mean? So it might as well be someone that's, and we've talked about this before, and we're excited for what happens.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously it changes here and there, but I'm excited for this year, and Shotty is a great dude, and he's got a lot of great ideas, and the thing that I see that's different between last year and this year is just like the energy around the new coaches, around McCarthy, around the people that are still there. You see the energy shifted a little bit. Everybody's a little more wired, amped, and you can tell. It comes out in their coaching. It comes out in their play style. I love it, the way they're made some switches, and I'm excited for the fans to see all that.
They look good. The water's a little cloudy right now because I've got a bottom drain that's down there, and it's still got a little bit of the muck and the leaves and stuff in there. I'm trying to scoop it out to get it to be able to drain out so it's clean like it's supposed to. There's always work to be done. But it's interesting what Fiocco was saying about the excitement and everything else, and him working with the players and things. The thing that may be interesting is I don't know that Kellen Moore was really that well liked to the Cowboys organization. In the same way we hear that the Cowboys coaches want to start Tyler Smith at offensive tackle, left tackle, but the front office wants to start Tyron Smith. You don't know with Kellen Moore. Kellen Moore was the anointed one. He was the new Jason Garrett. It may be that he was not that well liked, because I don't remember a single player in there saying, oh man, I can't believe we got rid of Kellen Moore and he's going to be missed and we loved what he... Nobody said jack into Kellen Moore. And I will say one of the most interesting things that I noticed at training camp, okay? And I want to go to training camp again this year, and I think I'm going to have to see how my finances are, of course. But I think I'm going to try and go to training camp again. It's not like it used to be years ago. Unfortunately, they don't practice that much. So, it's really more about the fans. And I need to talk to my buddy Law Nation and see if we're going to do the Red Robin report like we did. That was one of the best things we did. But the thing that was interesting about Kellen Moore versus Dan Quinn, you see Dan Quinn bouncing around like he's a young guy with the guys, full of so much energy and coaching and teaching guys how to do stuff. He's a guy who played nose tackle, so he understands the nuances of being a nose tackle and really getting in there and mixing it up. The players love him. They love working with him. They feed off of him. And you literally see him going from group to group, from the linebackers, defensive line, to the cornerbacks. And you see that he's got this vision and this plan, and he has a way of reaching the guys to enact that plan. What I'd always see with Kellen Moore would be Kellen Moore standing there, middle of the field, most of the time, just a clipboard. You didn't see Kellen Moore with that same kind of energy. And that's not to say that he doesn't have the right coaching style. But I don't know that the players buy into what he's teaching. You know what I'm saying? Let me see if I can put it another way. Me and my wife met each other in college. I fell in love with her in college. She was like, "You're crazy, Mark. Not going to happen." And realizing now, if we had dated and gone out back in the day, we probably wouldn't have made it. It took time for her to go through life and experience other men, other situations and things like that, to appreciate what I'm doing and buying in to my vision and the craziness that is Mark Holmes. And see, Dan Quinn has a vision. He has a track record. He can show guys, hey, I got the Super Bowl ring. Hey, I coached the team to the Super Bowl. Hey, I took this defense that was terrible in these guys' experience, being around a terrible coach, being around a bad defense. They could appreciate having somebody who knew what he was doing coming in and fixing it. And that's the same thing with the relationship between me and my wife. We both went through bad experiences separately that we could appreciate when you had something good. And I don't know that the Cowboys offense bought into Kellen Moore and what he was doing. Yes, the Cowboys offense. And people will say, well, they had a great offense under Kellen Moore. But we had a great offense under Jason Garrett. But it wasn't good enough as a team to win. See, the question is, did they win because of Kellen Moore or in spite of Kellen Moore? That's the real question. You could look at the team Jimmy Johnson built. Incredible team. Incredible team. So much talent. But when Jimmy Johnson was gone, and Jerry Jones had basically said, you know, with the team I put together, any number of 500 people could have coached to a Super Bowl. And he proceeded to prove that the 499th one could do it. Because they didn't win that Super Bowl because of, God, having a brain fart. We did it our way, boy, Jimmy, we did it our way. Barry Switzer. They didn't win that Super Bowl because Barry Switzer was a great coach and made the difference. They won it in spite of him. That's where we get told that Dak Prescott is garbage, right? So we're told that Dak is only successful because of the great players. If that's the case, then why did Randall Cobb, who was left for roadkill, when he left Green Bay and Aaron Rodgers, averaging about 450 yards a game, come and play with Dak Prescott, immediately go up to an 800-yard season, and then go with Deshaun Watson, of course, the new phenom, and go back to the 400-some-odd yards and hasn't been anywhere near it? Was that because he was playing with Dak Prescott, or was it because he was, in spite of Dak Prescott, was successful? I don't know. But I tell you, I think the Dallas Cowboys may be on to something moving on from Kellen Moore. We'll find out if the pundits are right that Kellen Moore is the reason why the Dallas Cowboys offense was great, or if it was great in spite of it. Hope you all are having a great day. I'm going to go back to the workshop and do some more spinning of spindles. I'm not just the sander of wood, I'm also the cutter of wood, Philly 500. Yes, the cutter, the shaper, and the mass producer of wood. Have a great Saturday, people. Peace.